Hey, what's up guys? It's Michael from Family Gamer Review, and today we're going to cover Hue. Hue is rated E for everyone, and it's available right now on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. Now, Hue is a puzzle platformer that is a combination of the both. So there is a puzzle portion of the game where you have to figure out puzzles, and then there's a platform version of the game where you have to jump on platforms to get through the levels itself. Now, the basis of it is you are Hue. You're a little boy that has to figure out what happened to your mother, and throughout the game you collect these puzzle pieces that are colors. These colors help you move objects in the game, from bricks to turning off switches, turning on switches, making platforms to run on, and so forth. Now, these are one of those games that comes and goes all the time, and I've seen this, and we here at Family Game Review review games like this, but Hue has a special thing about it that makes it so special. Now, we're gonna go over it in our honest review, but I have to say that if you're a fan of even puzzlers or even platformers or both, this is the game for you. And this is one of those games in which it's done right. Now, Curve Digital did a phenomenal job on this, a fantastic job, and we're going to cover all of this in the honest review. But again, you know, as you're seeing this as I'm talking, this is a great game. So let's go ahead and cover this in the honest review. To say Hue is a fantastic game is an understatement. We review hundreds of games, you know, per year here at Family Game Review, and, you know, we do take the time out to do reviews and do video reviews. And Hue, it was one that both Camille, our assistant here, and myself, we had to review this. Parents, I'm telling you right now, this is one of those games that is such a great game on all levels. There's minimum violence for number one. Number two, the music in here is fantastic. There's nothing offensive in the game that would, you know, be offensive to any family members. Number three, having family members and loved ones that are colorblind or having difficulty seeing color, Hue not only does a fantastic job of using colors in the game, you know, to be part of the main game mechanic, but there's also a colorblind mode. Now, other games have colorblind modes and so forth, but the way Hue infuses this colorblind mode into the gameplay mechanics makes it very approachable from everyone, from young to old. Now, even parents that want to teach young ones how to see colors and identify colors, I would openly say Hue is one of those games that, you know, parents, you should play with your younger children, especially children that have a harder time, you know, identifying colors and so forth. During our playtest, even with special needs children, everyone in the family had a great time playing this game. Not one person. And I'll be very honest with you, platformers, let alone puzzle games, can get very difficult and very frustrating. Not only did Hue do a great job of making the puzzles feel so, you know, where you feel like you achieve something when you beat the puzzle, but they don't punish you like other games where having you go back to the beginning and doing everything all over again. It's kind of like trial by error, and the game makes you say, okay, let me go back and try to do this puzzle this way. Maybe this is the way it will work this time. It gives you a sense of reward that you're like, oh wow, I actually should have thought of that, and do it. It doesn't punish you. And this one big factor about gaming now these days, especially with platformers and puzzlers, that has to be satisfying to solve it and or navigate through. And that's where Hue gets it right. So, you know, again, we highly recommend the game, and that is the reason why we're giving it a 9.5. We're giving it because of great story, great graphics, great visuals, phenomenal soundtrack. You know, there is no multiplayer in this, but then again, it's not needed for a game like this. And there's no couch co-op. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that because Hue uses one save system, this may change after the time of recording, that if you try to start a new game, you will lose your old game. So for people that want to try it all over again, it's probably best to beat the game first and then go and start a new game save. This also means for parents that have multiple children that want to play it, it's probably best to let one child finish it off and play it, and then let the next child start, or just have different accounts play the game. So in closing, Family Gamer Review feels that Hue is one of those fantastic games that rarely comes down the stream of digital gaming that you must have. This is a game that gets it right, from the platforming to the puzzle solving to colors. This is a game that's actually fun for the whole entire family, you know, from young to old. Even our special needs gamers love this game. Even if you have color issues, this game will help you play the game and understand the colors better. This is a highly recommended game, guys. This is something you don't want to pass up. We highly recommend it, and we also gave it both our Family Gaming Award as well as our Special Needs Gaming Award. Again, this is something you want to pick up. Like and subscribe if you like this video, and this is Michael. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.